You've probably heard of Dubai, maybe Saudi Arabia, maybe even Qatar. But there's one country in the Middle East that almost nobody talks about, and honestly, that might be the biggest mistake travelers are making right now. Because hidden right next to all the hype is a place that feels like it was designed by nature itself. A country where deserts meet oceans, where ancient forts rise out of mountains, and where the culture hasn't been swallowed by modern chaos. This is Oman. And once you see this, you might start wondering why nobody told you about it before. Because here's the crazy part. Oman isn't just underrated. It might actually be one of the most beautiful, safest, and most authentic countries left on Earth. But almost nobody is going. Why? Let's find out. Picture this. You're driving through endless golden desert. Nothing around you but silence. Then suddenly the land drops. And in front of you is crystal clear, turquoise, water crashing against dramatic cliffs. This isn't CGI. This isn't a movie set. This is real. And this is Oman. Most people think the Middle East is just sand and skyscrapers. But Oman completely breaks that stereotype. In one single day, you can go from burning desert heat to swimming in natural pools hidden between mountains. Places like Wadi Shab feel almost unreal. You hike through rocky canyons, step into emerald green water, swim through narrow caves, and suddenly you're inside a hidden waterfall chamber that looks like something out of a fantasy movie. And the craziest part? There are barely any tourists. No crowds, no chaos, no waiting lines. Just you and nature. Now compare that to places like Dubai, where everything feels fast, flashy, and packed. Oman is different. It's calm, it's raw, it's real. And that's exactly why it hits different. But it's not just about nature. Because Oman has something most modern destinations have already lost. Identity. This country hasn't tried to become something else. It hasn't sold out its culture for tourism. Instead, it stayed true. Walk through the streets of Muscat, the capital, and you'll notice something immediately. No overwhelming skyscrapers. No neon overload. Instead, clean, white buildings, traditional architecture, and a peaceful vibe that almost feels intentional. Even the Grand Mosque here isn't just a building. It's a statement. Massive chandeliers, hand-woven carpets, intricate Islamic design that took years to complete. And when you stand inside, there's this silence, this calm that you don't really feel in crowded tourist hotspots. It makes you pause, and in today's world, that's rare. Now here's something that might surprise you even more. Oman is one of the safest countries in the world. Yeah, you heard that right. While people often assume the Middle East is dangerous, Oman quietly ranks as one of the most peaceful places you can visit. Low crime, friendly locals. A culture built on respect and hospitality. In fact, travelers often say the people in Oman are some of the kindest they've ever met. Strangers will invite you for tea, help you if you're lost, smile for no reason, and it doesn't feel forced. It feels genuine. But let's talk about something that really makes Oman stand out. And that's its diversity. This country is like multiple worlds combined into one. You've got deserts like Wahiba sands, where endless dunes stretch into the horizon. You can ride camels, sleep under the stars, and experience a kind of silence you didn't even know existed. Then, just a few hours away, you've got mountains like Jebel Akhdar, where the temperature drops, and suddenly you're surrounded by green terraces, fruit farms, and cool air. And then the coastline. Miles and miles of untouched beaches, no resorts blocking the view. No crowds. Just pure, open space. Some beaches even glow at night because of bioluminescent plankton, meaning the water literally lights up when you touch it. Think about that for a second. Glowing water under a sky full of stars, with nobody else around. That's not a dream, that's Oman. Now here's where things get interesting. If Oman is this beautiful, this safe, this unique, why isn't everyone going there? And the answer is actually pretty simple. Oman never tried to go viral. It didn't build the tallest tower. It didn't create artificial islands. It didn't market itself aggressively. It stayed quiet. And in a world where everything is fighting for attention, the quiet places get overlooked. But that's starting to change. Slowly, travelers are discovering it. People who are tired of overcrowded destinations, tired of fake experiences, tired of places that feel more like theme parks than real countries. They're coming to Oman and realizing something powerful. This is what travel is supposed to feel like, not rushed, not staged, real. And here's the thing, once a place like this gets discovered, it doesn't stay the same forever. That hidden feeling, that untouched beauty, it starts to fade. So the real question is, how long will Oman stay underrated? Because right now, it's like a secret. But secrets don't last forever. And if you're watching this, you're already ahead of most people. Now imagine this. A few years from now, everyone is talking about Oman. Flights are packed, locations are crowded, prices are higher. And you're sitting there thinking, I could have gone when it was still untouched. That moment, that regret, you can avoid it, because right now, Oman is still in that perfect stage. Discovered, but not overwhelmed, beautiful, but not crowded, famous enough to visit, but still rare enough to feel special. And if you're someone who wants to experience something before it blows up, this is your sign. But before we go further, if you're into discovering hidden countries, underrated places, and real travel experiences that most people miss, hit subscribe right now, because the next videos are going even crazier than this. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming. Now let's go deeper, because Oman isn't just a destination, it's a feeling. It's waking up in the desert with nothing but silence around you. It's diving into water so clear it feels unreal. It's driving through mountains where every turn looks like a postcard. It's meeting people who treat you like family, even if you just met them. And in a world that's constantly moving fast, constantly loud, constantly overwhelming, Oman slows everything down. And maybe that's exactly what people need right now. Not more nice, not more hype. Just something real. So the next time someone asks you, what's the most underrated country in the Middle East? You already know the answer, and chances are they won't believe you until they see it for themselves.